Welcome guys to the second video in our guide to ICS fundraising. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Jess.
And we're here to help you break down a recipe for fundraising success.
We know that when you get your fundraising target, you might not know where to get started. That's why we suggest that you break it down into smaller chunks.
For volunteers with an £800 target, we recommend planning 4 to 5 different fundraising activities, and our recipe goes as follows.
You want to start with your main ingredient. This is your flagship idea. It needs to be fun, creative and have the wow factor. You're looking to raise between £200 and £300 with this event. Here are some suggestions. School fundraising. If you can get your old school to do a non-uniform day for you by offering to do an assembly or take a lesson when you get back from your placement, you're looking at a huge injection of cash. Quiz night. Great fun and a good way to get other people engaged with your fundraising. If you do other activities on the side, such as a raffle, you're looking at raising between £150 and £300 from each quiz night. Community fun day. If you've got links to a community organisation, running a fun day can be a great way to get other people involved and can raise lots of cash.
Next, you want to add one sponsored activity. What would be a challenge for you? Or maybe you can use Dare to Donate. It's best not to have a cost associated, so here are some suggestions. The £5 food challenge. Spend 5 days with only £1 a day for all of your food and drink. Not only does this raise loads of sponsorship, but it also raises awareness of people who live under £1 a day in developing countries. Keep your Facebook up to date or even set up a blog. Give it up. Do a digital detox, ditch the booze, or give up chocolate. Do something that you find challenging and people are much more likely to donate. A sports challenge. Try a run, a swim, or a bike ride. Or try all three. A physical challenge is a really popular and successful way of getting people to sponsor you.
You'll want to add a dash and a pinch of smaller activities as well, such as bake sales. These are a popular fundraiser for a reason. Who does not love cake? Run at least 2 of these to raise at least £50 to £100. Car boot sales. Collect up unwanted stuff from friends and family and do a clear out of your room. You're not going to be there for 3 months anyway. Head down to your local car boot, £100 a pop. Swap shops with clothes, books and DVDs. Get people to bring their stuff on a certain date and pay to take part in the swap. One person's junk is another person's treasure.
It's worth adding a backup activity just in case things don't work out. Try to think of this as your takeaway menu on standby. And here are a few suggestions, but remember they're never guaranteed, so don't rely on them. Applying for grants. Have a look at what local trusts or foundations are available, or see if your local school or uni has a volunteering grant that you can apply for. Remember to get your application in early so that you've got a much better chance of being successful. Community groups. Local community groups might be interested in hearing about ICS and what you're going to do, and they may even give you a donation towards your fundraising. Get in touch with your local groups to find out. Bagpacking at supermarkets. Slots are hard to come by, but if you can get in with 4 to 5 friends and pack people's bags for 3 hours, then you can expect approximately £50 per person. Remember, it's never guaranteed, but go in person well in advance and hopefully you'll be successful.
Once you've decided what fundraising activities you're going to do, you need to set yourself 2 things.
A target for each one
and a deadline for each one. That way you know you're going to hit your minimum target by your final deadline. Thanks for listening guys, and don't forget to stay in touch with your fundraising support officer.